The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Armed Media, New Productions, and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
I'm a big fish in a small pond. Got my days free and the nights long. I create my own reality. Who I am is fine with me. As famous as I wanna be. Who I am is fine with me. It's who I am. It's who I am. Who I am is fine with me.
Coming in. You know what that means. Hey everybody, it's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. How's it going? So we are so happy you're here, and we are here every week, 9 p.m. Eastern, Tuesday nights on Armed Radio, armeddigitalmedia.com, Armed Radio Global. Krista Piero is joined us.
Get out of here.
He's watching with us.
I know a person.
I know. Rena Crugnali Bergie, that's my cousin. She says hello. Ben Goldberg has joined us. Hi, Ben.
Hi, Ben Goldberg.
Krista Piero's yelling Jackie.
Okay.
Leo Rodriguez has joined us. He's our accidental
my
intern.
God.
Shanna Buchanan has joined. Sean Buchanan, I'm sorry. Hi, Sean.
Hello,
I know Sean. I love Sean. Sean Buchanan has joined us. Kimberly Travis has joined us.
Oh
Hi,
my
Kim.
God, everyone's here.
Jason Peck, he usually comes on early on.
I always forget you have a cousin. We have to clap for it.
Yes, thank
Yeah,
you for
we
remembering.
clap.
Gina
Right.
Savino. When Gina
Gina
Savino
Savino.
comes on,
Big
Michael
clapping.
Bowe has joined us, then we clap.
All right.
Leo Rodriguez comes on, we all go, Leo Rodriguez.
No, we don't do that.
But no, we're going to do that in a minute. It's important. Ed Kutu, my friend from high school, he
Nice.
has Blade Salon in Old Westfield, Connecticut. If you're in Old Westfield and you want to get your hair did, go and see Eddie Kutu.
Eddie
Kate
Kutu,
Greer has
what you
joined us,
do.
an amazing actress. Also a redhead, a dynamic redhead.
L'Oreal.
My friend Kate.
I don't know
Listen,
about you.
mine too. Clairol. Okay, so we always like to make sure that our friends are joining us, and we want to say happy January to you. There's always something going on in the world, something exciting to celebrate. David Slauson has joined us. Hi, David. So, I don't know if you've noticed, but it's very cold. So it is very cold. It is January 22nd. And in New York, it's about 13 degrees, which means in Boston, Glenn Charlo has joined us. In Boston, Susan Kilty Sawyer. Hi, Susan Kilty. How are you? We went to high school together, so
My God,
Paul
I know there's
Donolo,
hearts jumping all
so
over.
many nice
Lot of love.
people. Michael Lewis Mejia has joined us.
Oh my God.
So it's January, and it's freezing. But you know what? We are warm and happy, and we're here. And we got on trains today and in cars. Roberta MacGyver has joined us.
MacGyver?
There she is. She's from Massachusetts. She's my buddy. So we got a lot going on, and the hour always flies by. So the first thing I want to do is I want to introduce you to my beautiful guest, Jackie Maruschak.
Hello.
Here she is, and Mark Aaron James. So how do I know these two wonderful people? Jackie Maruschak and I did Tony and Tina's wedding together many moons ago,
I have
right,
a great
Jackie?
picture of you, me as Aunt Rose singing in the church with a guitar, and you and Marina singing
Singing
the
the
wedding
song.
song. Or whatever. Yeah.
Wow, yeah. Or I was playing the guitar and you were singing.
Yeah.
Yes, that was it.
Right, because I don't play the guitar. See, with a
Yeah,
liar,
and
I've
I
turned
do
out
a
to
little
be.
bit. So, okay, so Tony and Tina's wedding. A lot of you have heard me mention that. And what is that? That was an interactive show that was started in the late '80s, early '90s. And I was fortunate enough to get in there in 1990. I think you were right after that, right? 91?
Yeah,
It was like
early
immersive
90s.
theater before immersive
Early
theater was a
90s.
thing.
Exactly.
Right. We
And now
started
they-
the whole thing.
We
I'm
did.
not shocked you were in the. I'm surprised that when you just
Did you not
applied
know
to,
that?
you didn't. No, I didn't know you were. I mean, you're like perfect for that.
You know
It
what's
makes
funny?
So much sense.
Let me tell you why this is crazy. Because when I first got here, I was young. A lot younger than I am now. A lot younger. And I was determined not to be typecast. So any acting class I took, they would say, "Oh, you should be at Tony and Tina's wedding. I know what you should do. You should let me hook you." And I was like, "No, that's that Italian show. I don't want to do that." And finally, somebody said, "Please stop. That is a perfect. You're Italian. Ride that way."
I want to do Ibsen. I want to be Swedish.
wanted to do this. I don't
People are dying for gigs.
I
Take
know.
the gig.
You know
You're
how
on
we are.
Miami and call it a day.
Well, that's what I mean. You know how we are when we're younger. We're like, we don't even know what the
we
hell
want
we're
to
doing.
stretch and grow, and now we
Yeah,
just
and I
want
was in my late
we
20s.
just want to work now.
Now,
Yeah.
but it was the best thing that could have
Yeah.
happened because I met the most amazing people, and because it was an improv show, you're literally doing 7 improv shows a week, 7 improv classes. It's nonstop. Brad Lacey has joined us, Suzanne Mason. Hi, everybody.
Hello, hi.
And it was the best training as
Yeah.
an actor that I could have ever had. Not to mention, I met the best people and people that are still my friends today.
Yeah.
So that's how I met Jackie Maruschak, and we're going to get back to Jackie. And Mark Aaron James, I met downtown at the Duplex where I work. I sing and bartend there. And Mark comes in and gets up and sings on open mic night. And he's always ready to, you always need somebody to jump up there and sing. He'll sing. But what I love even more about you, Mark, is that most of the time you have your guitar and you are always willing to jump up there and play the guitar. And I love it. And you're good with the crowd. People like you.
It's my job.
It's your job. Well, you always said, I remember when I first met you, you said, I'm a songwriter by trade. And I was intrigued by that. I said, well, what? I'm a songwriter too. Now, what do you, so you say by trade, is that because of where you're from and it's the way to say it? Or
Well,
tell me why you say that. I
First of all,
like that you say that.
I came out of the Nashville scene, so writing was kind of the thing. You know, it's the only city in the world where if you're being a songwriter, you're doing the job of that town.
You're right. You're right.
So being a songwriter was a source of pride in Nashville. And
Yep.
the other thing is,
And it should be.
you know, I sing and I write and I do a lot of other things, but I've always considered the thing that I think songs last forever.
Yes.
You won't be remembered for your performance at some venue somewhere, but you'll be remembered for that song that's somebody, that's played at weddings long after you're gone, and it's somebody's favorite song. So I like to think of, if I had to title myself with one title, it's songwriter.
I agree, and I actually love that. I mean, everybody, I believe it or not, Neil Sedaka called in a few weeks ago. The Neil Sedaka.
Wow.
And he is my friend because I did some work years ago that I opened for him, and then he kept inviting us back, and me and Michael Isaacs. But he was so down to earth. He is so down to earth, and the way he was talking about.
He's written some huge songs too.
But that's not what he started off as. He started off as a concert pianist.
Oh, really?
But songwriting started paying the bills. And he bought his mother a mink stole, and she said, "Keep doing what you're doing."
I
You're
need
one of the Brill
I need
Building
the
writers, right?
mitts.
Yes, the
Yeah.
Brill
I need the
Building.
hat.
Exactly.
Can you
So,
imagine being in that group? That group of songwriters.
Carole
that are
King.
geniuses,
Right.
all in one big building.
Geffen, I mean, all those guys.
Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond, Joanne Maroney has joined us, Hector
Nice.
Garcia has joined us,
Hello.
Gene Simpson Dunn, Michelle Ventresca, Ryan McCurdy. Hi, Ryan McCurdy. He's also a musician. Jeffrey Campbell, my friend. I
come
love
on.
Jeffrey Campbell. So many nice people. All right, so we got a lot of good people on the show. And again, we're talking to Jackie Maruschak, actress and comedian, Mark Aaron James, singer-songwriter. So the reason that I asked them to be on, I could have asked them at any point in time because they're talented and amazing people, and they're my friends. But the reason I asked them this week, Kia Nelson's joined us. She's from Philly. Hey, Kia.
Hey, Pennsylvania. The
Pennsylvania.
house from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
We got Scranton here, Kia.
So
She's from Philly.
representing
Representing
the
Philadelphia.
Keystone State.
The Keystone, right.
That's
Why do they call
Pennsylvania.
it the Keystone
Pennsylvania
State?
memories are forever.
Is that what it is?
Sounds like a threat, doesn't it? Pennsylvania memory forever.
That's it. You
They will
can't.
haunt you.
I remember my Pennsylvania memories. They're few
Jimi
and far
Hendrix
between.
not the Jimi Hendrix, it's not that Jimi.
Oh, the other
Our
Jimi-
Jimi Hendrix from,
Our friend.
I
from
bought
Tony
some shoes
Tina's
in
wedding.
Philadelphia, if that counts for anything.
Well, it does count.
Do they have special
Yes.
shoes there?
No, it's just a thrift store. They're new.
They're the best shoes you ever had, right?
That's it.
Pennsylvania shoes
sure, best
last
shoes.
forever.
Okay, and that's it. We're going to talk about.
Memories.
I'm
of
telling you
shoes.
where we grew up. So Jackie. Now the reason I had them both come on the same week is because they have shows coming up, and often what I'll do is I do book ahead of time, and I have people coming on for different reasons. But I was looking. I wanted to have you both on at different times, and I've asked you a few times, I think, and like when we run into each other at parties and stuff. But I saw that you have a show coming up. So that Mark has a show
No, you
coming
were
up.
right on it. She was right on the
I was
horn
right
there.
on it. I'm like, I like to bring my friends on so they can promote their shows. Eugenia Mesa has joined us. Hi, honey.
Hello.
Margaret Curry has joined us. Michael Barberi. Three wonderful people in a row. Just boom, boom, boom.
Boom, bang, bang.
Okay, so you're doing a show next Tuesday. So tell us about the show.
I will so tell you about that show.
And
right
just
now.
bring your voice up a tiny
I'm
bit.
going to bring my voice up to tell you that I belong to a theater company called FAB. It stands for women, about women and by women.
Wow.
And it's an umbrella company of the off-Broadway company, the Barrow Group.
I know the Barrow Group.
Yeah, we're affiliated with them.
Wow, cool.
So yeah, Lee Brock is the co-artistic director of the Barrow Group, and she heads up our little FAB.
Wow.
So and we're having a Fabaret. Second one we're done, so it's Fabaret
Okay, so
2.
tell us what you mean by that.
And it's a cabaret, but we call it Fabaret because we're fab.
All right.
And so I'm gonna do a little. I'm singing. I wrote a song. I'm a songwriter, and called The Woman Song. What else? And I'll be singing that, and we're gonna do some sketch comedy. I wrote some sketches. Some other people wrote sketches.
Wow.
And we
How
have
long
some
is the
music
show?
and some music. It's 3 days. It's really
We have time.
It's 70 minutes, but it's not going to be 70.
How many people are in it?
We're going to go over a little, I think.
How many
So
people
there's,
are in the show?
I think there's 12 or 13 of us. 12
Wow.
or 11 or 12.
So it's like a full
and Lynn
cast.
Portis from
Who we love.
Tony and Tina's Wedding fame. And
Who's also my musical director. And you guys have seen
Great.
Lynn. She's been on. She also is an amazing songwriter. She
She's a great
scores
musician.
film. She scored Chris's films and Chris's web
web
series,
series and all
Gabon
that,
Produce. She's scoring that as well.
yeah, so she's brilliant.
And she has a Musi, EMUSI. It's an app. It's a musical app. If you want to send a musical text, something funny, sometimes something happens. Like, for instance, you text me, you were running late on the train, right? I mean, the train stalled. Lynn probably has a text for that. A musical text that would...
Yeah.
It's a little song, 30 seconds.
I asked her to write one.
Topic. Interesting.
No, I asked her to write one because there was a girl the other day. It was like 10 degrees out, and she had a short skirt, no stockings or anything, and just a little jacket. And I texted Lynn. I said, "Could you just aren't your legs cold? Like that's all I wanted to. I wanted to send this woman. Aren't your legs cold?
Right.
And
And
no
how
clothes on.
old was she? A young girl?
Not that young.
Really?
She had nice legs, though, I'll
this.
give you that. But she,
I'm sure they were very nice,
yeah,
but
nice. But I was like,
that makes me
she's
crazy.
Probably amputated now because
yeah,
she
I know.
had frostbite.
Sometimes you
She's
wonder.
probably from Finland or Greenland.
She was a hooker.
This is
what she
warm.
was.
Well, you know what? There's a guy that used to come downtown all the time, Rory Taggart. He actually comes on and watches the show often. He's from Canada. I always would be like, Rory, you forgot your coat. And the winter would be like, nah, like I don't have it.
It's like the people.
I don't need it.
Yeah,
Canadians don't need coats? What the hell is that about?
because you have health care. That's why.
That's
Right.
it.
Get sick,
We
you're
get
fine.
sick. we
Or
get
Norwegians. We have Norwegians or
the
Finns
blood.
that come
Yeah.
in. And they don't,
Used to it.
Their
they have like a
blood, they're
little,
used to
like
it,
a members only.
They go
jacket.
swimming. They go swimming in there.
And
They
in
go
California, it's 70 degrees and people have on parkas.
Yeah,
It's-
that's
it's
true.
I grew up
crazy.
in Florida, and the reason I came to New York was because I dreamt of one day being able to wear a trench coat. I just thought trench coats were so cool. And if you grow up in Florida, you never.
Were you naked?
You
Is that
never.
what-
No, you wear
connotation.
shorts. You wear a
In his
t-shirt.
spare time.
Sometimes maybe some jeans. But you know, I dreamed of one day having a really cool, being able to pull up the collar and look like you're a.
That's a nice dream. I like that.
Now I do. I wear trench coats all the time.
You do, actually. I just realized. James Solomon Ben has joined us.
Hello.
Gene Simpson, Fab, right. So she
Oh, I
says,
love
I love
Lynn
the...
Portis. I see that there.
Oh, where is
Lynn
Lynn?
Portis. Leo Rodriguez.
Leo Rodriguez loves Lynn
Part
Portis.
Lynn Portis.
Leo's
Yeah.
great.
She's
Isabella-
the accompanist at Cabaret.
Yeah, oh, she is. So
Yeah.
she'll be playing the
She'll
show.
be playing, and we'll be playing around.
Marisa Raskowski's joined us. That's my cousin Marisa.
Marisa.
Our buddy Mario Cantone's joined us. So,
I
Mario
played,
comes-
I played guitar for Mario once.
That's right. And you know Jerry.
Wait a minute.
Yep, I know Jerry well.
Mario
We-
Cantone, the
we almost
comic?
died on a plane
Yeah.
once together.
Mario Cantone, the comic.
Yeah, he's
Son
my
of a
friend. We
gun.
went to high school together.
I love
doesn't
you,
love
Mario Cantone.
And now he's on Match Game. Have you seen him on Match Game?
no,
he's
I worked
my high
during the
school
day.
friend.
We flew into a little teeny
I
island to
love
be the cruise
you,
ship,
Mario.
and we had to go through we had to turn around a mountain, turn around a mountain, turn around a mountain, and then land instantly onto it was the weirdest, strangest, tiniest
were
little
you?
plane.
Where
I
you at?
can't remember the name of the
Moving
island.
And you were with Mario?
I was with Mario. We were
Mario.
flying in to do his
Moving
show on
mountains.
a boat.
No.
It was this. And I'm scared of flying to begin with. We just kind of looked at each other like, oh, we're gonna die,
Pass
but
the
that's
vodka.
fine.
But it's
It
fine.
was
Yeah.
gorgeous though.
So he's your cousin, though. I didn't know that.
No, he's not my cousin.
Oh.
He's just my friend.
He is now.
We went to the
You
same
are
high
cousin.
school growing up, and then we
Well,
just
you
stayed friends. And
you might as well
he's
be
in New
cousins.
York, and I'm in New York, and he's a great guy.
He is. I mean,
And Jerry,
I can tell.
his husband is a great guy.
Awesome, good, Mario.
And you know,
Jerry from
you know
downtown,
Jerry,
and also I've seen
Jerry
in many
Dixon
shows
is
as
Oh, I
an
don't know
amazing
these
director
people.
and actor and singer. Wow. So,
So there.
you see, what's great about New York was we talk about New York. Paul Unson has joined us. Hi, Paul Unson. David Pellegrin has joined us. What's great about New York is it's a great place. We come from all these different places. That's, you said you're from Pennsylvania. You're from Florida. I'm from Massachusetts. But you consider yourself a New Yorker, right?
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you do too,
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
And
Over
so do
14
I.
years now.
It's a small world, but I wouldn't want to paint it,
There
as
you go.
Stephen Wright once
I've
said.
heard that.
Oh, I like that. Stephen Wright. You know what's funny? Speaking, going back to Mario for a second. When I was in my early 20s, Mario, Stephen Wright, oh my God, so many of them that are like huge now.
Tall man smoking.
Yes, exactly. We'll
Boston,
think of it in a
Boston
minute.
people,
All the
I
Boston
can't think of his
comics. I
name.
used to go to all the shows because they were so Jimmy Tingle, so many Sweeney,
I opened
so
for
many.
Stephen Wright once, too.
Yeah, Stephen Wright. They were all like kind of not just starting out because they had already like cracked that level, but I used to follow them, and it was amazing. I mean, to be a person in those audiences at those times,
Oh, man.
where you
Yeah,
could
that's
go
when
to
the
a comedy
heyday.
club,
Yeah,
and you're a
that's when-
comedian, where you
Yeah.
could go and sit and pay a price and watch literally 4 or 5 in a row, amazing comics that all became famous. At Stitch's Comedy Club in Boston, I
Yeah,
used to go
Boston.
to.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah. So Mandar, or Chick Magnet, has joined us.
Oh,
Mandar, Chick Magnet.
Mandar.
Oh,
It's
Mandar
down.
is from India.
Oh,
He's sexy,
Yeah.
and every time I see him on Facebook, he is flanked by hot girls. So
Wow.
I have
Come to
named
the
him
wrong podcast
Mandar
tonight.
Chick Magnet. Now we have not done. Have we done Leah
I'm
Brooks?
flanked by hot girls.
Thank you, Mark
Oh,
Aaron James.
Mark, big liar.
He knows what to say. You see, now they're talking to each other. Rena's talking to
Oh,
Mandar.
you're talking amongst
Dale,
yourselves.
Dale Covers joined us. He says Boston was the greatest comic scene when I was growing up. Absolutely.
Yeah. There's a great documentary, and I can't tell you what the name of it is. But
Yeah.
It's about that whole scene.
That whole
in that
scene-
Chinese, in that restaurant. It was a hole in the wall. And somebody got on Letterman, or somebody got on Johnny Carson, and then everyone was hooked up.
Oh, like that's what
Yeah,
you did in
it
the
was
80s.
like really, yeah,
I
it was
mean,
a real,
like-
it was a real scene.
It was the
but
style.
A lot of great people. Janine Garofalo, but it was all those people, and I can't think of his name. He smokes. He's tall.
Yeah, well, the Dennis
Dennis
Leary.
Leary. Thank you.
Thank
He
you.
was one of them. Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of them.
There's a lot. Yeah.
So many. Yeah, they were all, it was like the comic scene.
Yeah.
Now, let's go, speaking of comedy, you're a comedian.
Speaking of comedy.
What, were you in a young child in Scranton, Pennsylvania, watching comics? Did
Never.
You?
No, I was never even in a comedy club.
Is that true?
I never went to comedy clubs. I took a class with Stephen Rosenfeld, comedy school or whatever the heck it is. He still teaches, Steve Rosenfeld, and I don't know why I took a class. You know what? I was at doing commercial auditions, and one too many people had just said within a 3-week span, "You should do stand up," or "If you don't stand up, you should like." Enough people that I was finally like, all right, I get it. I'll go try to stand up, people. Get off my back. That's it. Don't bother me anymore. So I did. So I took this class, but I had never even been inside it. No, we didn't. We don't have to. We're not the comedic people.
And did you take to it right away?
I did. I loved it. It was horrifying, but I had 3 minutes. But
Wow.
they were, I had it all in there, and it was I was like, oh.
So you recommend
no.
classes?
But not for everybody. But for me, it was great. I mean, it held me accountable. What I mean?
That's the thing.
I felt prepared. I was so prepared for those 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing.
Whatever gets you out there and up and
I
funny,
did it for
and
a
it
little bit
worked.
myself, actually.
Comedy?
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Did you
I
really?
did improv
Hasn't-
in Nashville, and I did stand up very, very briefly. It's frightening. I never had like a
Well,
bad
it's
night.
fr-
But if you're a singer and you mess
Well,
up, you
never
can
had
just
a
sing
bad
another song.
Right.
But when you're a comic and you lose the
Well-
audience, you do have 3 minutes, and if it happens in your first minute, you got trouble.
You could be a singer who can't sing.
Well, no, that's
We've
true,
all
too,
known
but,
those people.
I don't know.
That's
I
Martin.
don't know comedic songs.
Martin Maruschak. Who's that?
Martin, are we related? Martin,
Wow.
are you?
I don't know. I thought
Eddie!
maybe that was somebody.
That's Maruschak is not any.
Right.
I
That's
think
what I'm
it's spelled the way
Coincidence.
it's spelled the way my name is.
Yes, it is.
We're
That's what I
related. Oh
thought.
my God, this is like we're going
Wow,
to be
so
on
like
the
a
Today
long
Show.
lost-
Going,
Maury
this is my
Povich is
long-
gonna be-
I knew my father
knew it.
looked
Somebody
like me.
Googled their name at just the right time. And
I
Right,
know,
it was like, hey,
Martin,
there's something
Jackie
going on here.
Maruschak.
Jackie,
Come on,
I
let's
know.
talk.
And Edie Gershman just joined us. She is
Edie
my
Gershman.
Rodan and Field skincare business partner. Speaking of which,
I don't know, Mark.
I
My
have-
eyes
don't
are not
either.
puffy right now.
okay,
but,
so the reason I brought my products out
Selling
tonight,
everything
because
tonight.
we're talking about January, right?
Sell these.
January is cold as, and what happens? Your skin gets really dry, right? So Mark came in and he was like, "Hey, I wish I had," because I was talking about skin products. He's like, "Got anything for my eyes?" I was like, "Of course." So there's a lot of great products, and the best products right now, and I do want to do this because it's
I love the
important.
packaging. I love
Yeah,
that
is it?
too.
Oh, this is just some of it. There's so much good stuff. But right now, this and this are on sale. The Rodanafil's Active Hydration, that's your body replenisher, and then this
smell
stuff.
it?
Late after the show, I'm gonna let you try this. You're gonna love
I
it.
want to smell it.
Active Hydration actually smells good.
I want my
does.
body
Hydration.
replenished.
You know what? We're gonna
Easy.
replenish
That's not
your
that
body.
kind of show.
Yes.
Oh, that's gonna be
Musicians
interesting,
are
yeah.
very.
This is the eye cream. I put some of this on
Raunchy.
Mark's lids and crow's feet, which he doesn't have. But you
I was
won't
dog
have them.
sitting. I was dog sitting, so I didn't sleep.
I
very
really
well
love the
last night.
package.
But no, I put the packaging is
I really,
beautiful,
it's
right?
beautiful. You could leave that out and not be ashamed.
So if anybody needs good skincare, just contact me and we will work it
1-800.
out. Don't worry about that. So you don't know who this Martin Maruschak is?
I don't
huh?
know.
You think
He
he's
says,
like a
and he
brother
said,
from another
I
mother?
don't know.
Could be a cousin.
He doesn't know either. How did he
And
find
he
you?
said, I don't know. I don't
wow.
know, Mark
Wow, he's
Maruschak. Did you
being-
see my name, Maruschak, and you were drawn? Or is this...
Leah Sutton has joined us. Leah Sutton is in
don't
Florida
know.
right now.
Yeah.
She actually
you're
was
warm,
Mario's
aren't you?
manager
Oh,
when I
nice.
first met Leah.
Well,
So good people like that help the rest of us.
and how nice is it in
Get where I'm
Florida
going.
while we're freezing our
I don't-
cojones off?
You know what though? I gotta say, I like the seasons.
All right.
What do you
Yes,
think?
no, I said I moved
Yes.
from Florida just so I could wear winter clothes. I like them too. I think it gives.
Within reason.
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
mind the
give it a little
change,
too-
but
I don't like
this
it
is
when
a
the
little
cold
too much
burns
change
your
for me.
skin.
Right.
But I like winter. I like snow. New York cleans
Well,
up the snow right away, so it's
Yeah.
not like it hinders you going.
When
somewhere.
when it burns your skin, you're ready.
Yeah,
You're
you're ready.
protected. Oh my God, replenished.
And and I like summers here aren't so hot that they kill you.
Well,
That's
which is
true.
Nice.
Florida
Florida,
summer.
you
Well,
walk
you're
down
not
the
in
street, you
menopause,
melt, yeah.
so anyway. it's
One
a
of
whole
my
other show.
friends lives in Palm Springs,
Oh,
and he
that's
said,
good.
"Yeah, that's tough." And he said, although he loves it, but he said he gets a sunburn going to the mailbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's you're gonna like him. You're just gonna catch fire. You know, he goes
I
black
think,
for
well,
milk.
he's Irish, so he probably
and then,
does
and
catch
he
fire.
does
Poor
literally.
baby.
He,
Oh, yeah.
Burst
gross.
into flames.
I know, really. That's
My
yeah.
brother's lived in Florida all his life. We look like he looks like he's Indian, and I look like I'm this Nordic person now.
That's
Because
true.
he's been in
I
the
s-
sun so much. But I love Florida. I just
Yeah.
No,
Well,
I
I
against Florida.
I like it here better.
the nice thing is there are airplanes, and we can go.
We
where
could go to
need
Florida, and then we could leave Florida,
Planes, trains, and
and you could come here and leave.
then that's it. Now listen, when you were, how long have you been with the theater company?
It's 2012. When there
Wow.
was hope. Yes.
Did-
2012.
But there will be hope again. Fear not.
Oh, I
Fear
fear.
not.
Oh, I have fear.
No more fear.
No more fear.
We're gonna.
No
We have
more
food
fear.
for that.
Yeah.
We eat
Food for fear.
Jesus. Food for fear. Oh, I love
like
that.
Let's
That's
do
good.
something with it. Write a show.
Is that the
Write
new
a
band?
song.
It's
Food for
replacing
fear.
Tears
Food
for
for Fear,
Fear?
I
Yeah,
love
Tears
that.
for Fears. Fear
Speaking
for
of LA, Michael Vaccaro in California
Well,
joined us.
Michael,
He's out
oh,
there.
how nice.
Very,
Are you all sunning
very
yourself?
handsome, Michael Vaccaro.
I wonder what time it is there. So it's 9, 8, 7, 6 o'clock.
It's
around
6,
6,
3
something
hours
like that.
back, so it's
Are you having dinner?
7:30.
What are you eating?
It's 6:30. What do
Speaking
you?
of food.
Starting the final
What'd you
season
eat?
of his web series.
Yes,
What'd
he
you
is
eat?
probably right.
Are you having
Michael, if
snack?
you're going to come to town, let us know.
What is
Shoot me an
What
email.
SPF do you need to use
What?
to not catch fire?
Who said that? Did you
Someone-
say it?
No, this is Rena.
Rena Grignelli. What's the SPF you need to? Oh, I would say at least 30.
To not
Rena.
catch fire.
Maybe 300. If you're Irish, 300.
And out of a hose.
If you're Italian,
out of a
too.
fire hose.
You're
You know,
Irish.
that's-
You just,
Hey,
you just carry one of those silver blankets.
You- That's right. Oh my God! You know what the Italians used to do? I don't know if you guys ever did.
I'm
You
Italian.
did probably didn't.
Even though my
We
name
used
is
to
Italian.
put baby oil
Oh,
on.
and iodine. My mother used to put iodine in the baby oil because it did something with the pigment and it went right to you quicker or something.
Oh my
Iodine
God!
in the baby
And
oil.
all summer we would literally fry like an egg on the beach.
I would be with her, yes.
And then you would have to do the Noxzema immediately
Yep.
after. And you suffered for days, but boy, you had some tan.
yeah.
All my Italian cousins, we had that Noxzema.
Yeah, well, you were darker
and the
skinned.
baby-
Yeah, I was kind of light.
Yeah, you always, and then everybody would be
You're
like, you
light
burn
skin.
the first time, it's fine.
Then you're right.
Then
you
you
char
know.
your first layer of skin
Get a little
off, and then
crispy,
it's
yeah.
all good. Yeah.
Anyway, Mark, let's
lighter though.
flip
All right,
over to you
flip
and
to
let's
you,
talk
kid.
about what you're doing in 2 days.
why.
You just got a show.
On Thursday, I've spent the entire year not performing in New York because I've been writing a musical. But
I know you
it is finished. It's turned in. I'm editing and getting ready for readings and such. But I figured I should play somewhere in New York, so I've booked a gig to play. I do shows. I have 9 albums out, so I do shows from that.
I look at overachiever. What is the name of your
I've been
musical?
doing it a long time.
What's the name of the
The
musical?
musical's called Hero.
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 What's it about?
It's a long story. It's kind of turning the American superhero on its ass. It's an overweight. It's like everything that's not a superhero. It's an overweight, over 40 gay guy who works at a comic book store, and he gradually gets powers that are useless. He can move stuff just like that much with his mind. He can fly about a quarter inch off the ground.
Because that's all he needs to do.
Yeah, and if he touches you, he can make you see the future, but he doesn't see it, and you forget it after he stops touching you.
Wow.
And the point of the story ends up being that he's a hero because he tries, and not because
I love that.
Anybody
That's
can be a
nice.
hero.
Anyone could be a hero.
But it's not very. It's still a little edgy, and it's very similar to the music I do normally, and I'm really excited. I'm very proud.
And how many people would be in the cast?
It's got about a cast of 12.
That's a lot of people.
Four main characters, and that's the one revolutionary thing I'm doing is all the side men and people who are like the minor characters open the second act and say, we're the heroes too of a story you're not seeing right now.
Wow.
Which I don't think anybody's ever focused on the
Chorus people.
on the
Chorus
on the,
line,
on the yeah.
except
So
for that.
even the understudy comes out and does a verse of that song.
Wow.
But anyhow, this show is going to be more. I'm going to do some songs from that show just because I'm going to kind of debut some. I've been writing all year, so I'm going to be doing some of the new songs and some of my old favorite songs and just.
So this show it's all of what you do, a little bit of all of what you do.
Correct.
So you wrote the
Me and
Libretto,
concert along with a
you
couple
saw
guests. I
it.
have Carol
So you wrote the-
Ann Sobrello coming in and doing a guest. She's a great folk pop rock songwriter person, and Kat. A lot of other singers are going to come and join me for guest spots, but it's mostly going to be me in concert with
Okay,
friends.
and you, I think what Jackie was going to ask is you write your lyrics and your music.
I write
So
it
you
all.
wrote the.
I didn't want to write the play. Actually, I have some friends who are really famous writers. The problem is they're really famous writers, and they're busy writing their own.
busy
So I do have a degree in English.
And you're going to use
in
it,
fiction
damn it.
writing.
Damn it.
So
Do you really?
I do, and I've never, I haven't.
And
really
where did you
written.
go to school?
I went to school at Vanderbilt University.
Wow.
So it was kind of a huge waste of money that I'm now actually utilizing. So I wrote the play myself, but I am getting all my friends who are writers to kind of give me some notes.
Yeah.
You know what the problem with college is, I think, for some people, not all people, is that when you are going to college, you're so young the first time that you don't even know what's happening.
You're not
Well,
sure
you're
what you're
busy
doing.
partying and doing.
Well, I didn't even
God
go
knows
because
what.
that's all I did was party.
Yeah.
I mean, I was an honor roll student. I graduated. I had a nice little position in my graduating class. However, I was a party girl. But I used to go, and my friends will tell you that were in high school, when they were in college, I used to go and just party on their campuses.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I did. I'd go
college
to
house.
UMass,
For
Emerson.
me, it was
They
the
probably
opposite.
didn't know what
My best friend with that. My problem was the opposite. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew exactly what my job was. I always knew I was going to be a singer-songwriter.
Yeah,
so I felt like
that's-
going to college was sort of.
I
I wish I hadn't gone. I wish I'd gone
started
back
writing
later
earlier.
because when you're in the singer-songwriter business, being young and doing it
You have
is
to
such
live.
an asset. But
You have to live life.
yeah, hindsight
know
is
what to write
20/20. I'm
about.
glad I went. Don't
But-
get me wrong. I have great friends from college,
Well,
but
there
I
you
knew
go.
I was going to do this all.
Leo Rodriguez.
Speaking of, okay, so thank you, Leo Rodriguez. Who, by the way, the restaurant that he manages got an A today.
So what is that?
So Leo, at some point, put the restaurant that you manage now. Leo's
Is it
always
in New
opening
York?
up
It's
places.
New York?
It's in Brooklyn.
Oh.
He's always opening up something, and then it gets an A. And
Is that
so
mine?
Mark Aaron James, he's put up your website. So there you are if you want to
there we
find
go.
Mark Aaron
I'm
James.
easy to find.
You're
MarkAaronJames.com.
And let me see
Hey,
who else
Mark,
has
2
joined.
A's and Aaron.
So there it is. So if you want to find them, there it is, and
Yeah,
there's the
that's nice.
visuals that go with it.
Yeah.
That's my new album. The
Oh,
current album.
Edie says the Jewish girls put. I know what you're talking about, Edie. You put the oil, the baby oil on too. I don't know. We were crazy back
We
then.
all did because no one told us not to.
That's
We were
what
like,
it
"Here, Have
was.
some baby oil.
Ozone layer. We didn't know what the ozone. What's an ozone
I
layer?
got layer. I got your layers right here.
Okay, right, exactly. Dominic Pupa has joined us, also a comic. Do you know Dominic Pupa?
No, Pupa.
Oh my God, exactly. Hero
You have a
is a
great
good
name.
name for a musical. It's a long.
I just saw there's a musical coming right now called Superhero, so I'm a little worried about it.
But
And
that's
weirdly,
not yours.
everything about my show is kind of a little off kilter, so
Fantastic,
they live in
yeah.
Jersey City instead of New York.
I love
The
it.
hero of the
Jersey
show
City.
is actually the sidekick.
I love it.
So even though it's called Hero,
The fact
I'm
that he
s-
lives in
not
Jersey
here.
City, right there, should say. That's
I'm
I
so
know.
excited about
Lived
this.
in
I'm
Jersey
excited
City.
about you. and you've got my current album in your hands.
So,
That's what I want to show. So this is Mark Aaron James.
look at this cool thing.
This is the coolest thing ever.
Great.
And so actually, Mark, I was in Jersey at Judy's house one night, and I heard the news, and they mentioned your name. I'm like, is that Mark Aaron James that I know? And they were talking about your album. So look at this. This is a little phallic, though, I will say.
It is a little
Well,
cheeky.
it is called My Mighty Magic Stick. The phallic is a little intentional.
Okay. And this is a USB. Talk about this.
I basically, a friend of mine, Eric Schwartz, had put out all of his albums on a USB drive, and I looked into the companies that made them, and they were all for like banks or credit card companies. But I thought, has anybody ever released an album on one of those? And at the time, nobody had. So it's got so much space on it. So I put 20 songs from my previous albums, and then another 13 songs for my new album.
Wow.
And put out the very first nationally distributed album on a USB drive.
How cool is that?
And
so
it's
cool.
33 songs. It's my Mighty Magic Stick is bigger than you're expecting it to be.
Yes.
Easy, Maria, with that.
I'm enjoying this.
I know you're not used to this kind of a
Yeah.
situation.
I
But it's
know,
cool.
like
And
it.
you have all
Lord.
the lyrics on it. It's got all the web links on it. You can
I
put
want
pictures
How
one.
did they
on it,
get
want
it?
videos
one.
on
You
it.
want one now,
I
see?
want to make one for myself.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd have two things.
Oh,
floating
that's
around.
a great idea.
Come on.
I
Let's
tried to
get
get
it
it
together.
sold via CD Baby and other companies, and they wouldn't sell it because it
Why?
wasn't shaped like a CD.
No.
And now all those companies, it's only been out for like a year, and now all those companies are doing USB
You
albums.
see?
they're
Unbelievable.
called
They
USB
copied
They've
you.
come along.
I want because
So-
I can say I was the first one, but they're all
one.
manufactured.
You'll
Not
see.
like these cards though. Most of them are doing USB like sticks.
This is crazy.
I like the card.
I want to go back to albums and
Yes,
well,
And
'cause
this
I-
artwork.
and
That's
the
another good
telephone-
thing.
the
Is you can put
telephone with
artwork
the
on these
wire.
because it's JPEGs.
yeah, but don't you miss like a physical? I like a physical something to hold and.
Oh, who
I
doesn't
agree.
like a physical?
Well, Jackie, we're not
Let's
talking
not go
about
there.
that.
It's
We're
not kind of
talking
back
show.
to the
Please,
phallic
we don't
thing.
have. We only have an
Listen,
hour.
and back to you now. So if we want to see your acting reel or we want to find your website, what do we do?
Go and you'll have to type in my name, Leo Maruschak.
Leo
Not
Rodriguez.
Leo Rodriguez. So who is the Maruschak? Oh, Mark Maruschak? There
No,
was
but
some
Leo will
Maruschak
do
person.
it. Tell Leo what your
Leo,
website is.
it's Jackie, Jackie, like Jackie Onassis. Jackie Maruschak, MARUSC, like the college in California, HAK.
HAK.com.
.com.
JackieMaruschak.com.
No, it's too much for people.
No, it's not. Don't say
People
that,
don't
Jackie.
read.
It's like a self-fulfilled prophecy.
Google will fix it anyways. If you search slightly wrong, they correct
They
it.
will
correct.
fix it.
All
They
right.
go, did you mean to say
Did you
this?
manage-
I
Of course,
stupidly,
I meant
when
to put all
I
those
made my
letters
Mighty Magic
together.
Stick, I called Magic MAJ for Mark Aaron James.
Yeah.
Magic Stick. And inevitably people Google it as Magic Stick. Don't Google that. Other things come up.
Oh,
There's
no.
a small advertising error on my part.
Wow.
But I still
Stick.
like it being called Magic.
Now, you said he's MAJ and you...
And I'm JAM. We're the
Wow.
same. We're
Like a
Jam. We're
We were meant for each
like a
palindrome,
Facebook
or wait,
Live mirror image.
What's that called when you go? It can go backwards and forwards.
A palindrome.
Palindrome. I did say palindrome.
I love
said it first.
palindromes.
I win.
That's a mathematical... Oh, Richard Portis has joined us. That's Lynn
Lynn
Portis'
Portis
dad.
is dead. Hi, Mr. Portis.
I call him BPIA, big pain in the ass.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
God.
but he is.
Oh, come
He
on
is a-
now.
But
What a
I
lovely
do
term
love.
of endearment.
Oh yeah, but
Deserve that.
actually he knows it is a big term of
Oh,
endearment because he's a little bit of a, you know.
Well, sir.
Yeah,
Your
but he's
daughter
okay.
is doing my show.
She's
the
lovely. She
accompanist.
is not a
I
BPIA.
hope she come to the cabaret, to the Fabaret.
Come to the Fabre, old chum.
Come to the Fabaret.
Cheryl Giuliano. Do you remember Cheryl Giuliano? She played Marina. Was that before you or after you?
No, I can't remember. what I
Cheryl
had for
Giuliano played
breakfast.
Marina, I think, before I played her.
I'm the only
No,
one.
you were the
I'm only
you
one
were
who wasn't
Marina
in
when
the
I was
show
in
at one
there.
point.
Yes, we are live, Cheryl. We are live.
So live.
Marisa, my cousin said that's genius with the stick. It is genius.
It is genius with the stick. I
Used
wonder
to be
if
in mini CDs, now it's USBs. Yeah, you see mini USBs.
yeah.
It's true.
So if I Google
That's
that,
as soon
maybe
as
I
that
could
came
find
out,
out.
Apple
who did it.
announced they were going to do
And
away with USB
I'm
drives.
so sick of Apple
Yeah, it
already.
makes me
I've
sad.
had it. I'm going
But
with
cars
another
all have a
fruit.
USB drive. so
I don't
it's
understand. What are we just supposed to think things and they
I
happen?
know, and they go
They
like,
want
oh,
everything in the cloud. They want everything.
oh,
they
cloud
want
this.
control.
You know
That's
what? I'm
what it
sick of
is.
the cloud. Suck it, cloud. That's
Jackie is over it. Jackie is
This
telling
whole
the
cloud,
cloud
I
to
can
suck.
never
Oh my
find it.
God!
Like,
I
where's
told
the
you
cloud?
this was coming.
What's
My
coming?
cousin
Do we
Gina
have to clap?
Savino is come on. Gina
Hey,
Savino, everybody.
Gina everyone. Gina
Gina,
Savino.
I warned them about this. This
Oh, I
is
couldn't wait to
exciting.
clap. I've been
I know.
waiting.
I know, and you know what? She's right on schedule
Whatever.
because you know she's a hairdresser,
Oh,
and she and
9:36.
her sister Joyce have Joyce's
look
Unisex
at the
Salon,
mess
132 Ferry
happening
Street.
here.
Everett, Mass, and she just got off work.
Massachusetts.
She goes home, greets her dogs, and then
I need a
turns
good
around.
hair. I need a good
She
hairdresser.
can understand why we do what we do for a living, because we all do it so people will applaud when we walk in a room.
Yeah.
Well,
She gets applauded when she walks
absolutely,
in
and I will tell you, Gina, back in the day, and still is, was a great singer. Is a great singer.
Is
Now
a
she's a
great
hairdresser.
singer.
But she
Singing
wanted to
hairdresser.
go to cooking school
The cooking
and be a
singing
chef, but her mother said, no, you have to go work with your sister who's a hairdresser. That's on another show. It's hysterical.
That's
But
another
Gina makes
show.
the most delicious food and cupcakes. She
And
makes
while
it.
she's cutting your hair, she's actually cooking and singing.
I'm
You
telling
gotta combine
you.
all your
How did you
things.
know that?
every art form taken care of.
You
You
know
can do
that.
that. No one's gonna. You have to keep it going because there's competition out there. So what? What else? You just cut hair? You don't.
Right. Oh, I
steak
know who
or-
Martin is. Martin, I never realized your
Maruschak.
spelling was the same as Jackie's.
Maruschak.
Martin is my friend, and he is a teacher. He's a math teacher in Jersey,
math teacher.
and a great guy.
Well, I am
With your
he's
last
horrible at
He's
math.
very
so
You
we
gotta
are
do that
smart.
with
not
those
related.
23 me's and find out if you're related.
Oh my
I
God, you
know.
could be.
Do you
So
have
okay,
any-
Leo.
Delaware, Pennsylvania?
Thank you, Leo
Scranton?
Rodriguez. He has put your.
Oh, you're lovely, Leo.
He's put your
You're the best
website up
one
there.
of
So
all
there's
the people.
Jackie's website if you want to find Jackie.
Thank you. I don't
What-
even have the fact.
What dinner did Maria make tonight? Thank you for asking, Dominic Pupa, because you know what it is. I like to usually wait till 9:40, and we're almost there. But
2 minutes.
what? Allison Furman,
Allison Furman. We know
Norris
Allison
has joined us.
Furman,
We love her.
Allison.
She was in Tony and Tina's
how you
wedding,
doing?
too.
What's up?
The whole cast is
The
out.
whole
We got
cast. Oh,
The
you
whole
have
we're
no
doing a
idea.
show. La Familia.
You have no idea. We had so much fun. The best people in that show. Okay, so we're going to go to the section
to
of
the
our show
videotape.
called Go Ahead.
Go ahead.
Keep Beating. So let's do it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh, wait.
1, 2, 3.
Go
ahead. Keep beating. Okay, thanks for asking, Dominic Pupa. So what did I
Pupa.
make tonight? As you know, I always ask people if they have any dietary preferences or restrictions. Usually I say restrictions first.
Right.
And Mark said he likes to usually leave the carbs low, I think, but
Yeah.
he also did say, but I'm not going to pass up my chance to have something Italian and delicious
No.
if you're cooking.
Nice.
Right?
I've seen so many sauces on the show. I figured I had to have some sort of sauce.
Oh my God!
That's
Look
what
at you.
he
You're
said.
talking
I like
Italian
that.
over all of a sudden.
And
You're
you
very
said,
Italian.
what did you say?
What did I say? I'm trying to
Trying
not
to
eat
keep your
food
carbs
at all.
low.
Period. At this point, but
You
yes, keeping my carbs low. But it's my birthday tomorrow, and I'm going to have a burger with the bun.
Tomorrow.
This is a big. I'm wacky. I'm
a
going
big-
crazy tomorrow.
I don't mind carbs as long as they're whole.
Burger
grain.
and a bun.
Okay,
tomorrow.
so you're gonna
All
love.
grain guy.
So I like a challenge. You know, as this is a show about creative people, the creative people living, thriving, surviving in New York City and all over the place. And so I each week challenge myself to make something that would make my guests happy, and I'm also codependent, so that works out nicely. So what did I make
happy to
tonight
please.
with these food preferences and restrictions? I made a chicken.
Lovely.
Okay, so what is this? This is.
very
What is this?
Thank you. This is just this is the real food. A lot of people think I just like make
No,
this
this is
fake
real.
food, but I have a ton more in there.
It's that Japanese plastic stuff you see in front of the sushi place.
Right? I mean,
it's
someone
real.
thought it was one night. So this is chicken with yellow orange peppers, asparagus, peas, and onions. And this was the secret to this. This sauce. It's a mushroom pesto with white wine.
No, wait a minute.
And this is what this is. So mushroom pesto, ground portobello mushrooms, pinoli nuts,
Yeah.
walnuts, garlic, Parmesan cheese, and oil.
Everything but the basil, the basilico.
Yeah,
basilico
that's-
because we're
that-
doing,
right, because you put the mushrooms
Yeah.
instead
Yeah,
and garlic. So that is what
interesting.
we're having. Smell it. Smells delicious. Smells delicious.
Nice.
And we're gonna heat that up
Delish.
nice. And what is that
Delish.
gonna? Because I said Jackie can't have the carbs or doesn't want to do
That's
the
good.
carbs.
There's some nuts,
So you
there's-
can eat that just
I can eat
plain.
the whole thing.
But if we do want this, is quinoa
Quinoa.
Rice.
I love her.
brown rice. So
Nice.
it's grains
Love
as
it.
you
Right.
Whole grain.
like whole
Yeah,
grains
whole
as you
grains,
like.
Yeah,
And we're enjoying. We're gonna enjoy that. I'm gonna heat that up.
enjoy that.
Now you know anybody that knows me knows I like a nice salad.
Yeah, and salad.
A nice
And
big old salad. So what did I make tonight? I made a salad of red leaf lettuce, iceberg lettuce, mix that all together. Then I sliced some nice plum tomatoes,
Let's see.
red Bermuda onions, avocado, radishes,
Oh, I had a bag of radishes. the other
lime.
day.
You know what I'm using on this? I just discovered this delicious new lime oil. So it's oil. It's olive oil, oil flavored. It's a lime flavored oil. It's amazing. And it's actually like a Japanese thing.
Where'd
And
you
then
get it?
I got it at a little store around the corner that does specialty stuff. And then I'm going to just do a balsamic vinegar with that. So we're going to have that, little salt and pepper. I mean, you
I don't
can't go
even know.
wrong.
I don't even understand how.
Now,
or even
staying healthy with the dessert. But wait,
yeah, well, I
Mark,
see.
get that.
Wait till you see
match
what she's
ready.
been avoiding at that table.
We're on the match.
Wait for it, everyone.
This is the healthy.
Candle, but not
This
that.
This is
healthy,
cantaloupe
yes.
and pineapples. I got a
Nice.
fresh pineapple, a fresh cantaloupe. Cut it up.
Boom.
Oh, here we go, Mark. Here we go. You are in charge there. And because tomorrow, now you don't have to eat this, Jackie, but we have to have some kind of
6:30
presentation.
in the morning.
I couldn't put a candle on a cantaloupe. I guess I could have
Well,
tried.
you didn't
but-
try hard enough.
I didn't
did
try
you?
hard enough.
Yeah,
And
you should try it
besides,
out.
I'm going to eat these brownie
I
bites.
guess, of
Thank
course,
you, Mark.
because that's not high carbs at all.
Everybody,
But
let's
look
sing
at-
happy birthday to Jackie. Tomorrow's her birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
you.
You can't eat this.
I'm gonna
Happy
eat it.
birthday,
I have-
dear Jackie. You have the bun
7 years
tomorrow.
old. I don't give a
Happy birthday to you. Wah, 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 wah. Blow it out, Jackie. Make a
Oh,
wish.
look.
Make a wish.
Oh my God! I quivered. I quivered.
She's
got-
wishing she
My
could get
lips
brownies.
quivered. That's,
You got nervous. Now
we're
listen.
not gonna go there.
Mark, I'm going to turn this over to you. Are you
Oh,
in the
sing
mood
a
to do a song?
I'll do a
sing
song
us out.
later.
Play us
Okay.
out, Mark.
So here's what we're going to do. Jackie and I are going to step out of frame.
So out.
And we're going to let Mark, Aaron, James play a little song for you. Our listeners and viewers love when we have music on the show. I've learned this. They really enjoy it. So we want to try
Thank
to
you,
put a little
Rena.
more.
Happy birthday.
Rena, yes, that's my cousin.
Oh,
She's so
you're
nice.
lovely, Rena.
Okay, and smart. She's very
too,
smart.
Isabella.
So ladies and gentlemen, ladies and
I
germs,
could see.
germophobics, all of you,
Germophobics, everything.
I give you Mark, Aaron, James.
Watch out, ladies and gentlemen. Mark, encore.
And the crowd goes wild.
Nice.
I was debating whether to do an original or cover, but I think I might do a song that I sing downtown.
Whatever
when I
you
sing.
want, honey bunny.
We'll do that. So this is a song I didn't write, but I enjoy singing. So here goes. Games, changes, and fears. When will they go from here? When will they stop? I believe that fate has brought us here. We should be together, babe, but we're not. I play it off, but I'm dreaming of you. I keep my cool, but I'm feeling. I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. No, I try to hide it. It's clear my world crumbles when you are not here. Goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. You know I try to hide it. It's clear my world crumbles when you are not here. I may appear to be free, but I'm just a prisoner of your love. I may seem alright, I might smile when you leave. My smile's just a front, just a friend. I play it off, but I'm dreaming of you. I keep my cool, but I'm feeling. I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. You know I try to hide it. It's clear my world crumbles when you are not there. Goodbye and I choke. I walk away and I stumble. You know I try to hide it. It's clear my world crumbles when you are not here. Here is my confession. Let me be your possession. For I need your touch. Your love kisses and such. With all my might I try. This I can't deny. I play it off, but I'm dreaming of you. I keep my cool, but I'm feeling. I try to say goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. You know I try to hide it. It's clear my world crumbles when you are not there. Goodbye and I choke. Try to walk away and I stumble. It's clear my world crumbles when you are not here.
Yay!
Good background vocals.
Oh my God, that was so fun, Jackie.
love
Come
your
back.
voice.
Isn't it great?
It's a 3-chair turn.
Isn't he
turning.
great?
Adam Levine is turned.
Oh my God, I'm sure. Look
I
at
love
people
your
are
voice.
posting, love this song and love your voice is beautiful. That's what Edie said. Jimmy said nice guitar. Jimmy, that happens to be my
I
guitar.
borrowed her guitar.
However, Mark does have a nice guitar.
It was so cool to come up to 175th.
Yeah, and I have it here. I have a piano, and I always tell people don't bring unless you want it. Sometimes
I
people
should
want
point
it.
out that's a Macy Gray song, by the way.
Yes,
Macy,
I
Dave Macy
didn't realize what it
props.
was until then. I was like, oh, I love this song.
Yes, it is. It is a Macy Gray song. And you
And-
know, I
wait.
actually what?
Colin Firth. It took me the whole show
Oh.
to realize that. Doesn't he look like Colin Firth, everyone? Colin
He
Firth.
looks a little bit like
He looks
Colin Firth.
Colin Firth.
Yeah,
Rather
I
see
young,
that than Ernest
a younger
Borgnine.
Colin.
No offense to
Ernest
who said
Borgnine.
Ernest
No, no,
Borgnine?
I'm just,
Oh my God!
Just like thinking you
Hey,
say you look like somebody.
Speaking of which,
I
you
love
know,
Ernest
if you
Borgnine.
think about some of the crazy
Colin
matchups in life, Ernest Borgnine married Ethel Merman. I think they were married
No.
for 9 days. It's the
Oh,
shortest
he ate,
Hollywood.
swallowed him.
Can you? They're like the same person. Like,
Ernest Borgnine. I
don't know
I
that
mean,
I
they
know.
look alike. I mean,
Oh,
Marty. Oh, he was wonderful in Marty. Watch the movie.
oh, I
Marty.
like Ernest. I love
What is-
Ernest
what is-
Borgnine.
Won Academy Awards.
Yeah.
He has
Academy
since
Awards
passed.
out
Can you
today.
They both passed.
They have both. They're probably arguing in heaven as
can't
we
even
speak.
imagine.
Can you imagine that house, the
Oh,
screaming?
the loudness of
Yeah.
just the vocal quality.
Ernie!
Oh my God!
I'm so glad I brought it up.
Speaking of Macy Gray, I was at the Waverly Diner one
Oh,
night.
wow.
Maybe
Oh,
I'm trying to
God,
remember who I
Waverly.
was with. Maybe Shanna or something. Shanna Sharp, and we Macy Gray walked in with her crew, and they sat down and had some breakfast.
I've met her a couple times.
Yeah.
She's a presence.
She is a
she
presence.
I
That's a good way to
I
put
would
it.
describe her as if Marvin Gaye and Cyndi Lauper had a child.
That's
She's
interesting.
kind of soulful, but with a weird kind of
Yeah.
voice, but
Oh,
still
Ricky
really,
Lee
really
Jones.
good writing.
Yeah, I could see that. She is a presence. That's a good way to
Yeah,
put it.
yeah.
She was cool. And you can't mistake her for anyone else.
No,
Not,
she's-
no,
Her
no,
voice,
she's,
even the way she talks. There
oh
it
my
is.
God, yeah.
She's cool though.
She's tall.
She is tall, and you know a musician walked in the room.
Yeah.
Some people just have that
They
musician
have
vibe.
that thing.
Now, Jackie, you said that there's some kind of a festival coming. Playwrights, tell us about that. What's happening? What
I
happens
don't
with that?
know. My theater company, Fab, is doing in May. We've all submitted our 10-minute plays that we wrote. I wrote a 10-minute piece. God knows.
What can you write in? I mean, what can you do in 10
Wasn't-
minutes?
Oh, hello, I keep.
Look at
Oh,
Sean.
come back, Jackie.
I
Come back.
don't know.
She's
I'm
like
falling
drifting
over.
away.
I don't know
What's
where
the
to. It's the opposite. It's weird. I
That's
don't know
what
how
it
to
is.
be. I don't know how to,
How to be on
I
this
don't know how
face-
to be.
on the
I'm
face
the
of book.
podcast. My first
The internet
podcast.
has baffled her.
I'll be 57 and I'm my first podcast. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what? That's nice. That's not a
never
bad
guessed
age to be.
it's
That's a
not
good
a
age. I like
57.
odd numbers. We're odd. You know, like that.
But that's yeah.
You're
it's
not
a
even. You
whole
should be
other-
celebrating. It's your 80th podcast. We have a good round, even number.
come
You
back
know what?
when I'm
You are
80.
absolutely right. This is our 80th podcast. Thank you, Mark Aaron James,
Thank
for
you. Plug in the
reminding us.
podcast. How
You
about
got
that?
Oh, by the way, I want to let people know we do have a podcast. What's the Story with Maria? If you go to Spotify, iHeartRadio, or Spreaker, and you type that in, and my picture will pop up. It's a little bit of a younger version. Joe Rocks found this picture of me on Facebook from like 8 years ago. But you know why he chose it? Because I had big hoops. See how these?
It's all about the hoops.
It was all about the hoops, and Joe Rocks likes the hoops, so he found the one picture of me with big ass hoops, and he put it on there. So that you'll see my face. It says, "What's the Story with Maria?" And this will be this is our 80th episode. So you can go back and listen to episodes from our first podcast, which I think was July 18th, 2016 or something.
No.
Yeah,
From hoops to loops.
17th or I don't know. It'll be
long
2
time.
years in this July.
It doesn't look like an old picture of you. Hoops or no hoops.
Well, it is.
It really
You
doesn't.
look
But
the same as a-
you know why?
Because you know why?
Thank
Because
you.
of this.
Thank you.
I
Because
cured the room.
you really did. I mean, I take care of my
Am I getting
skin.
cut for this?
You know what? I'll give you a little more on the way out. I'll
Okay,
slap
good,
some more. What did I put on, Mark? Don't your eyes feel beautiful? Actually, do you notice the puffs went
I
down?
want to smell this.
You're going to notice. So what did I put on Mark Aaron James, famous singer-songwriter? It's men or women can use it. It's a beautiful product.
Unisex, if you will.
It's called Bright Eyes Complex, and I use it every morning and every night. Sometimes right before I do my
Is
makeup.
that different? than
Another
this?
great songwriter, Brian.
Oh,
the
yeah,
Bright Eyes is
this
different than this.
No, the Bright Eyes is over there. It's in my bag. This is the multifunction eye cream. It's for droopy eyelids, and, so they don't become droopy, and then your little crow's feet around here.
Huh.
This is
Not
very
so little
nice.
anymore.
Yeah,
I
well,
feel dewy
Well, this
fresh.
is why.
you look to, and no,
She's-
this is a hydrated. You put this on your face.
And hydration,
I'll,
so
oh, it's beautiful.
just
This is to
hose me
protect
down
from that
later
winter.
with it.
And also, this has an effect where I told my cousin Rita, it like also will like pull your skin
You
tighter.
could feel it
We
immediately.
need that. You know, you gotta
Tighten
tighten
it
up.
up. Can you put it all over my body? Put it over
You know
here.
what? If you buy
I
that
think-
product, anybody
just
out there,
put it
you can
wherever
do
you
whatever the
want.
hell you want
In
with
the
it.
privacy
as long
of
as
your
you
own
pay
home.
me.
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly
And
privacy of your own
don't
home.
make a podcast about it.
I mean,
if
it's
you
crazy,
don't.
right? All right, so we have about 8 minutes left to our party, maybe 6. So let me see what's happening. Mandar says we should have a huge party for the 100th. Thank you, Mandar.
For the
I
100th.
believe you are right. June 11th, and he's done the math. You see how
God, you're
smart?
good, Mander.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you see how smart?
I do have one
20
I'll
weeks from
plug
now.
too. The same place I'm doing my show Thursday, May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to have the very first reading of my musical.
Oh, that
there
I want to see
on
there.
February 21st. It's
All right, February
Thursday
21st.
night. There will be actors playing all the roles and reading,
Yeah.
be
So,
singing the whole.
Tell
show.
us
wanna
about
see this.
because I want to recap all the stuff you're doing. So, Mandar, I want to thank you. Yvette Clark. Hi, Hottie. What's
Joined.
up? We know Yvette Clark.
She's saying background on one of my
The
albums.
Yvette
She's an amazing singer.
One of
You
the
would love
Another
Yvette.
singer,
She's funny
Yvette
as hell.
on my
Clark.
Mighty
You're
Magic
funny
Stick.
and you're gorgeous and you can
And
sing.
Yvette,
Hey,
please don't get too skinny. She lost all this weight. Stop
How'd you
right
do?
there.
What'd you do? How'd you
She's
do
been
it?
going to the gym. She's been
I
eating
go to the
low
gym
carbs.
5 days a week.
Stop. That's
Or
enough now.
7 years.
It's enough. No
7
more.
years.
And then Gina Savino. These two are characters. Yes, they are, Gina. Belle Parker has joined us. Belle Parker's out in
Bill
Wisconsin.
Parker, you sound like you should be.
She's
have some
she's
gun
fantastic.
show-
She's an amazing singer.
Parker.
She now runs a theater department in Wisconsin.
Really?
Sigda Miguel. Sigda Miguel is a
Sigda Miguel.
casting agent that we love. He's one of our favorite casting agents.
Available,
Who doesn't love
Mr.
Sig?
Miguel.
And he's very cute too.
and you're adorable. So what could be better?
Right. What could be
you
better?
fucking-
Now,
are
I
you
think
in
for
New
a
York?
couple more
Where is he?
actors, actually. Maybe we should email
Hello,
me later.
I could sing. Woman,
Listen.
woman. No, I don't.
okay, do me a favor, recap and tell everybody. Jackie, you go first. Tell people where
No.
your show's
I
going to
don't
be,
know.
and come on, you do
Come
not.
on, buck
snap
up.
out of
Come on.
it.
How long have we been on here? 2 days. I can't. I need.
Come
I
on, where are
need
you going
water.
to be?
Going to be at the Laurie Beachman
Which is the
Theater, which is the
West
West
Bank
Bank Cafe, underneath the
43rd
West Bank Cafe.
Street.
42nd, I thought.
42nd, right?
42nd between 9th and 10th. Get it
Right.
right. Will you? Jesus,
I know,
these people.
I know, all
Good
right.
help is hard to find. And 7 o'clock show. The curtain doors open at 6. $20 cover. You eat, you drink, and you're merry. And we have comedy, and we're doing songs.
Lynn Portis is the musical
Lynn Portis
director.
is the musical director, accompanist. And
week
we have
from tonight at
Leslie
7 p.m.
Klausner, who was Evita. She was in Sophisticated Ladies. She's
What?
going to be
That's some
our
big guns over there.
headliners. We got Guns and Roses. Yeah, we have it all. Thorns.
love it.
Yeah. So come, it'll be a good time because the world is going to hell in a handbasket. So I thought, well,
But you know what?
let's
At
go
least
down
you
laughing.
have a handbasket.
Let's go laughing.
Put some
in
gratitude
the
in your
handbasket.
attitude. At
Take
least
the
you have a
basket.
handbasket.
Handbasket, right? So we're going to go in the handbasket.
And
So
Mark,
come with
tell us about
I'll
you.
be at May Cafe, which is at 68 Van Dam in Soho. Cool little venue, full bar, and it's free. The show is free, but we will
What?
pass a hat.
Free?
Free?
Free show, and it's super cool. I'll be there on this Thursday, and then a month from now, on February 21st, we'll be doing the first reading of the show there too. So
I really
same
like
venue,
Hero.
but 2 different types of shows. This Thursday it'll just be me in concert with a guitar and some special guests, and
It's going to be
a good
so
time
great.
had by
Mark is great.
Yeah.
Please come.
and-
It's a mix of comedy and stories and songs.
See, I
Yeah,
love
but that's
that.
the way it
That's
should
the
be.
way it should be.
Jackie's
Comedy.
birthday is tomorrow. Mandar wants to
Tomorrow.
know, inquiring minds want to know, where's the party tomorrow?
Well, yeah. I don't know.
It's going to be,
Mander.
you said you're
you
going
tell
to,
me.
You're going, he's a chick magnet. You see why he's a chick magnet? Because he knows what to say to a lady.
Well,
Well,
I'm
lady.
the please.
Whoa, whoa.
Talking about a little
Yeah.
lady. Where we going?
Oh, yeah, we're going the wrong way.
Come on. I
So
can-
Mandar also said that the 100th episode, you're so smart, Mandar. I love your brain. He really is this amazing brain.
No, no, you're
He said,
hot.
well, I'm telling you, he's the chick magnet.
Yeah, so he's done it all.
We should have a huge party for the 100th episode. Yes, we
should.
will.
And
We're
where
gonna-
we haven't had that.
June 11th, I'm going to thank you for bringing this up. You know, Jimmy said it too. Jimmy a few weeks ago said that. So 20 weeks from now,
You should invite everybody who's been on and have them rotate.
Yeah.
I
through one
thought
at a time.
about
Oh, we gotta
that,
do
like
it,
an
but we
all-star
might-
cast.
Could we do it somewhere bigger?
We could. The problem is
What do you
that
mean? This is a grand palace.
This is a grand
There's a lot
palace.
of people.
I
80
know.
shows. That's a lot of.
And yeah, it's a lot, and we
know.
should
We'll have to do
100
that.
shows. And he said it's during Gemini season, which is my favorite because that's my birthday
Gemini?
is
Okay.
May 21st, so I am a Gemini.
Uh-huh.
So Mendor, thank you for planting the
We'll have
seed.
to plan it. We'll
Things
have to
will
do
happen. So we want to tell you that make sure you come back every week, or if you, don't worry, don't freak out if you can't make it at 9. If you can, great. Then you get involved with typing in and saying hi and all kinds of things going on. But if you miss it, don't worry because I saved the podcast, I saved the video, and then you can watch it in replays. Also, it goes into podcast about 12 hours from our show. So
I'll be
like
older.
it'll be your official birthday when this is on Spotify.
So.
And I post that on my
I'll
wall.
be younger. The road in the fields.
Oh my God!
She gave
I'm
me nothing
loving
for
it,
my
Mark.
birthday. She doesn't
I'm gonna
care what I
slap
look
a
like.
bunch of stuff on you.
He got all the treatment. Me,
When
we
you see
got
me next time, I'm
something.
gonna have eyeliner on. I'm gonna have a lip liner.
Have a
You're
brownie.
so pretty. Listen, there's stuff
Have a
for
brownie.
lips. There's stuff for everything. Are you kidding me? Sensitive skin, if you have that.
Sensitive
You
skin,
got a
that's
pimple,
what I
don't
have.
worry. We got
I have
something-
Created a
belligerent
monster.
skin. My skin.
belligerent.
It's
Well, it needs an
skin.
attitude adjustment.
I-
That's a whole other.
My skin is
But I
all
can
over.
find something for you. I have.
Oh,
Are you
wow.
kidding me?
Maybe
And which
try.
reminds me, if you also look at this lash boost I use on my eyelashes. These are real eyelashes. These are mine. It's called Lash Boost. You put it
put
on, your lashes
You don't
spring.
have mascara on.
Look at
yours.
it. I do, but are you kidding me? Look at
I
my
want my
lashes.
eyes to do
Look
that
at how big
too.
they are with the
Like
rotating
a
field.
famous
Imagine,
fly
hello,
trap.
I am.
I almost
I'm
got
telling
fly in
you.
your face earlier.
There is a fly in there. But
I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. It's on the wall now. There's
All
a fly
right, I
on the
want it
wall.
all. I want everything that's coming to me.
All right, so come back every week, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on Facebook Live, and you can but listen live. Let's say you're in the car. Let's say you're home. Let's say you don't want to look. You look away. Look away.
Look away.
But on your
That's what
computer,
I
you go to
tell my dates.
armeddigitalmedia.com, which I've tagged there, armedradioglobal.com, and you can listen live. And to remember that Armed Radio is our mother station, and this was started for the armed forces, all the hats, as they say in Massachusetts. Armed forces, so they can listen to some entertainment. It goes across the country in 66 other countries. So if you're traveling abroad, and
Ciao.
yeah,
Did you just call her a broad?
I did. Well, she is abroad for sure,
I'm a
as
broad.
am
I'm a
I.
dame. I'm a broad. Whatever.
That's it.
We have more fun.
So anyway, I know
Ladies,
Jimmy's
maybe.
going to probably shepherd us out soon. So we would just want to. So Jackie, again, it's this a week from
29th,
a week,
Tuesday the 29th. Random
7
Tuesday.
o'clock. So you can go to Jackie's
Well, I
show.
should mention mine's at
70
starts at
minutes.
6, show at 7 as well.
There
And
you
yours
go,
is
see?
the 20. It's 2 days. It's
Yeah,
on Thursday.
the 24th.
Van Dam. So you have their websites now. You can go and check their websites.
I don't even have the show on my website, but I'm
Oh,
going to
Jackie,
put it on.
you gotta get with it.
I'm old. I don't remember things.
What do you mean you don't have the
What show?
All right,
I
so
am
now
sorry.
they know. All right, so I'm
I'll put
thinking
it on.
that the show's going to end soon. So it's coming down to that. So we want to thank Jim Bell, our producer and engineer at Armed Radio. He's a sweetheart. He's in New Hampshire. It's freezing up there. I can just imagine. If last night I went to bed with I had a hoodie.
I had a hoodie too, and a blanket, and I usually just have a sheet.
All right, we gotta go.
And we got
Okay, we got to go. Jimmy, thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, Jimmy.
We appreciate
Bye.
you.
Ciao, everyone.
Bye. Thank you. Stay warm.
Call me.